Good morning from Costa Maya, Mexico. Look at this. You have the Carnival Mardi Gras right off in the distance. Carnival's biggest cruise ship. We had a few issues docking this morning, so we all woke up very early. I think it was around 6:30 in the morning. They were trying to dock. Then we got an announcement that we finally did dock. So we're here, we made it. We can't really see the island because we are on the other side. Okay, we're gonna go get ready, hopefully have breakfast at Johnny Rockets, and then head to Costa Maya, Mexico. I can't believe we're in Mexico, holy cow. We made it back out to the boardwalk. It's very empty and quiet. I'm sure a lot of people are still sleeping in, and I'm sure a lot of people have already made their way ashore. We were hoping to grab breakfast here at Johnny Rockets because it's included, but it's not open. I don't know, dang. I guess we have to go by Windjammer. We haven't really been that thrilled with Windjammer this cruise as far as the food quality. It's also very jam-packed in Windjammer all the time. We want to definitely try to do Playmakers hopefully later on. Grab some beer and wings, some basketball games going. All right, we need to figure out what we're gonna do before we head to Mexico. Okay, we are back inside the Royal Promenade. I think we are just going to stop here at Cafe Promenade to grab some coffee and a few pastries and then head out. The current time is 8:30 by the way, so it's still pretty dang early. Looks like they have some parfaits, some overnight oats, fresh fruit. Then over here, looks like they have a ton of pastries, donuts,
Can I please have a chocolate croissant?
croissants. Ooh, a chocolate croissant actually sounds wonderful right now. I really like this option if you guys want to avoid Windjammer and if you guys want something quick and easy. Definitely check out Cafe Promenade on your next cruise, but I got a dark chocolate covered donut, a strawberry parfait. We are going to share this chocolate croissant. I got an iced coffee with soy milk, water, and then Bianca got a coconut iced coffee and overnight oats. Everything looks really good. Now that I think of it, I think Johnny Rockets is only open for breakfast on sea days, and today is a port day, so I'll definitely check tomorrow. There's Costa Maya. Look how blue the water is. Holy cow, there's the pier. Here's another look at the Carnival Mardi Gras, which, fun fact, is the only cruise ship in the world to have a roller coaster on board one day. You guys know me, I have to ride that coaster. Uh-oh. We found a little guide to Costa Maya with everything we can do. Looks like there's a ton of shopping. If you guys can't tell, I am very excited to disembark the ship because this will be my first time ever in Mexico. I've always wanted to travel to Mexico and today is the day. Let's do this. Whoa, they have an escalator down to the gangway. 1, 2, 3. We're in Mexico. We made it, we're in Mexico. It's very humid and very windy, by the way. We are walking along the pier. We do have a pretty long distance to walk over to the main marketplace here. Here's our ship. It's giant. You guys can see how choppy the water is because the ship is moving like this, even docked. Oh yeah, look at that. Coming up on the Mardi Gras once again, just two massive ships next to each other. I mean, just to give you guys another idea to how rough the water is, look at that. Very choppy. Just a heads up, they will check your bags for any fruit or vegetables because they are not allowed. It's very windy, so I do apologize in advance, but we just made it. Look how pretty the water is. Man, this is a vibe. I'm so excited to actually be here finally. Looks like they do have some sort of like a shuttle transportation right there, but it wasn't at our location at the time of us getting off the ship. I don't know what to do. So if you have excursions, looks like you go this way. They offer last minute day tours, which we may look into, not really sure yet. But there's a ton to do in this shopping area. Now this is a really cool photo opportunity. Wow. And here we are, just walking around the shopping market. There's a ton of shops, restaurants, bars. There's a Starbucks. Looks like they offer free Wi-Fi, some more photo opportunities. Here's the pool, and this is included. You don't have to pay to come hang out by this pool. They do have lounge chairs. I don't know if you have to pay for them, but I would assume you just have to get here pretty early. There's also a bar inside of the pool. We stopped in this store called Fiesta Mexicana, and you can find, you know, your typical souvenirs, little things like the Mayan ruins, which we were thinking about doing, but I don't know, just really didn't catch my attention. All kinds of little neat souvenirs. Over here you have some beach stuff, like some stuff to build a sandcastle for the kiddos. You have some snorkeling equipment. I like how they have the US dollar and pesos. We found these. I believe these are like salsa bowls, but they're like handmade.
Handmade, hand-painted.
I think we are going to get one or a few to take home. These are just a nice souvenir to bring. Plus we love eating salsa and chips, guacamole, such. We are now heading to the tequila factory. Everything is just so unique and super neat to look at. There's like a little tequila bar. It's still pretty early. It's not even 9:30 yet. I love the music, love the atmosphere. They do offer taxis if you guys want to, you know, go out and explore, but just know where you're going. Don't go in blindly. I would avoid that completely. I really like this pillow. I've heard that this Mexican vanilla is really good. I may have to buy a bottle. $15. Everywhere I go, Disney seems to just follow me. More masks and Grogu. I came back to the tequila bar because I want to have a shot of tequila here in Mexico, and it looks like they have a ton of different tequila options. I think I'm going to have a shot of this. There is free Wi-Fi here at the bar. I'm on vacation and the current time is 10:45 in the morning, and I'm about to have my first shot of tequila here in Mexico. Life is good. Cheers. That was really good tequila. It went down very well, very smooth. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Ooh, look at that. Everything smells so good. Well, we ended up doing some shopping. We found some really neat things. Okay, we are starting to make our way back to the ship. We were in Costa Maya for about 2.5 hours. We did some shopping, had a few drinks, had a good time. We still couldn't find any last minute shore excursions just because I booked this cruise about 3 weeks ago, so I didn't really have that many options. Do you guys hear the ship creaking? It is moving. We just made it back to the room. Everything was very easy and quick getting back on the ship. All we needed was our sea pass. Came back to the room. Of course, the bed has been made, and they left me this $50 off a spa treatment. So I may end up going to the spa now. I don't know. Very nice. So, since we came back to the ship, oh my goodness, the ship is moving. It's a little intense. But since we came back to the ship a little early, there's a few things that I need to do. So I need to go ride the flow rider, I need to go do the zip line, and I need to go do the ultimate abyss. So I think we are going to change and head up to the top decks to do that, lay out, get some drinks, get some food, and then I may go to the spa later. I don't know. Stay tuned. Happy Tuesday. We are now on deck 15, and we stopped in this little area because they have these really neat pharma boxes, and you can charge your phones for free. Just open it up, plug your phone in, put in a passcode. So if you guys forget anything, sunscreen, just about everything, medicine, shampoo, toothpaste, They have you covered. Here's the basketball court. I'm actually heading up to the Flow Rider and the Ultimate Abyss. And then over here you have El Loco Fresh, and this is where we are going to be having lunch later. Oh no, it looks like the Flow Rider isn't open today. I think it opens this afternoon. Look at the water. It's so windy. Then over here you have the Ultimate Abyss. It doesn't look open either. How cool is this? Over here it looks like another carnival ship is passing by. Also, Mexico is flat. I thought Florida was pretty flat, but Mexico is very flat. Very beautiful though. I can't wait to go down this slide. Oh! The ship is moving. It's very intense today because of the choppy ocean. Look at that. Not only do you have one flow rider, but you have a second flow rider on this ship. And then they do have zip lining, which I do want to try later. Looks like it's not open just yet either. If you were wondering about the height limit to get on the flow rider, if you want to boogie board, you have to be 52 inches. But if you want to surf, you have to be 58 inches. And here's the zip line. Looks like you will zip line over, I think, yeah, that's the boardwalk. So you'll zip line over the boardwalk. Oh geez. They have chicken and cheese quesadillas, chicken burrito, beef burrito, nachos. They make their tortillas fresh. You have chips, queso, rice, beans. This looks absolutely amazing. So I got rice, chicken quesadilla, chicken burrito, nachos, and of course I had to get all of the amazing toppings. And then here's what the inside of the burrito looks like.
Yeah, I thought it was chicken.
That does not look like chicken. I don't know what that, beans? That
looks like a bean burrito.
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna eat because we are starving. I will say that Mexican food was pretty decent. We liked everything, especially the nachos, and the chicken quesadilla was really good. I didn't really care for the chicken burrito, but everything else was really good. Back to the solarium we go, which is the adults only area. Oh, it's empty. Oh, there's a bed available. Yes. So yesterday, which was a sea day, this place was jam-packed. Today, there's plenty of open lounge chairs. Even the bigger, like, couches are open. Then out here, we spent a long time out here yesterday. But another Carnival ship, which is the Carnival Dream, looks to be pulling in. I'm sure it's gonna have a hard time docking. Mardi Gras is huge. Let me zoom in on that roller coaster. I cannot believe a roller coaster on a cruise ship exists. I'm not really sure what the Carnival Dream is doing at this moment, but look how choppy the sea is right now. Man, looks like they're watching Encanto right now up on the pool deck. But look at that, you can just hear the waves crashing. My goodness, the Carnival Dream is gonna make it. They've been trying to attempt to dock for maybe a little over an hour. Look, even this guy's surprised. It's trying. I find it so fascinating how ships maneuver. Oh, okay, so that's how they do it. So they throw out one line and they get it tied onto the pier, and then the other lines come from that one line. I think they're gonna make it. This is like my third tequila shot of the day. Here's the putt-putt course. It's called Oasis Dunes. Looks fun. Whoa, look at this view. So I think I'm about to zip line from there all the way right there. And then there's the boardwalk underneath us. And then I want to do the abyss, which are these slides right here. I promised I would do the flow rider this trip, so I'm gonna do the boogie board first and see how I like it, and then maybe I'll go over to the next step, which would be surfboarding. I have so much adrenaline going through me right now from the zip line, I can't explain it. I just had to fill out my waiver and watch a safety video. We just made it back to the room. The flow rider, it was intense. Like I thought, well, I knew it was gonna be challenging. I just thought it was going to be a little bit easier. It was not, but it was fun. The zip line, that was awesome. Very thrilling, a little scary, but it was awesome. We came to Playmakers. I got a strongbow and some waters, and we just ordered. We ordered the onion tower, but they were not kidding. It is a onion ring tower. I also ordered chicken tenders and French fries. Look at those French fries. They're just perfect. Wow, very crispy. I'm excited. Finally, we have 12 wings. We got half mild and half barbecue. That's a big tequila shot. Oh, cool. You can make a souvenir coin, and here's what they will look like. I always like these because this reminds me of my childhood, just because this is something I did as a kid. And this just makes a really fun, unique souvenir to take home, you know? We just got back from Playmakers. We chose to go there for lunch. Let me tell you guys, I love Chops. Like, it's so good. I highly recommend Chops Grill, especially for dinner. But Playmakers, I just like love bar food. I love the atmosphere. I love being able to watch sports and have wings and have a beer. Like, that food hit the spot. Now, to dine at Playmakers, it is not included in your cruise fare. You do have to pay an additional amount to dine there. For everything we got, I only paid $23.60, and that is including a 18% tip. And then of course my drinks were included because I have the deluxe drink package, so not that bad. We are officially leaving Mexico. There's the Carnival Dream and the Carnival Mardi Gras. It's very choppy. The ship is very rocky, but away we go. Okay, I left Bianca in the room. She's very tired. We had a very long day, so I'm actually going to go do a loop around the ship and see what I can find, see what I can see, because there's still a lot that I need to explore. On every Royal Caribbean cruise ship, there will be a really nice car here inside of the Royal Promenade. Here's this one on Oasis of the Seas, and there's two teddy bears. They're wearing their face coverings. They have name tags. That's what they look like without the mask. I think these buttons are so cute and clever. I came back down to deck 4. There's Jazz on 4. We were there last night. I love that place. But I've been seeing this place called Blaze. There's always like a super long line, and this is the adult comedy show. You have to get here early or make a reservation, but I have not been able to make a reservation. But there's always a line just stretched out the door. There's Studio B and then the entrance to the casino. I love the touch screen inside of the elevator. Very easy and convenient. I'm now on deck 16. There's not a lot going on right now. I do want to look into possibly renting one of these private cabanas or casita. I just noticed if you want to rent these private casitas, they come with 2 USB ports. That's very clever. They do offer life vests if you need them, free of charge. I just noticed that this hot tub has 2 TVs, so you can watch sports and hang out in the hot tub. I'm walking through the solarium right now, which is the adults only area. Fun fact, all of these plants are real. Whatever you do, try not to look down. Jeez. If you enjoy wine, you'll really enjoy vintages. I haven't been in there just yet, but I'm actually making my way over to Giovanni's table to try to make a dining reservation for dinner tomorrow. That was quick and easy. I made a dining reservation for tomorrow at Giovanni's at 5:30. They only had 2 slots left, so we got one. We've never eaten there. We're excited to give Giovanni's a shot tomorrow. I'm going to quickly pop my head inside Music Hall really quick. Looks like a full house tonight. Here on deck 4, you can find azumi, hibachi, and sushi. Every time we cruise with Royal Caribbean, we always eat here, but this time we just decided to skip it. Because we had such a late lunch, I think we're just going to do room service tonight. Here's a quick look at the menu. A little bit of everything, not too much, very simple menu. And then, of course, you have to pay $7.95 per room delivery, and then you have to pay, 18% as well. Oh yes, and when you order room service, you can order whatever you want. It's going to be the same price. Our room service is finally here. We got a cheeseburger, a Cobb salad, lemonade, water, and we got a cheesecake. And here's our cheesecake. It looks okay. The food was okay. I'm gonna talk a lot more about the food tomorrow, because tomorrow is our last day. It's our last sea day, and then we're back to Port Miami the next day. But I'm very tired. I'm going to bed. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is now the next day, which is our second sea day and our final day here on our 4-night Western Caribbean cruise. Tomorrow we're back in Miami. Our last morning waking up to this breathtaking view. Oh no, my camera's getting a little foggy. But before we do anything, we need to go work out. We did sleep in this morning, which was amazing. We definitely paid off some sleep debt that we had. So we're gonna head to the gym. It's not morning time really anymore. It's like 10:30, so by the time we get out of the gym, it's going to be lunchtime. So we just missed breakfast entirely. So we're probably just gonna have a smoothie or a protein shake, and then by that time, it's going to be lunchtime. So let's head to the gym. I'm on the treadmill, but look at this amazing view that I have while I do my morning run. By the way, they have these smart treadmills where you get to pick where you want to run. I may do Germany, maybe. That was a good workout on the treadmill. Yes. Let's go do some core. That was a really good workout. And for our very late breakfast, we got 2 protein strawberry and banana smoothies, and I got a double espresso. We came back inside of the gift shop to do some shopping and pick up a few souvenirs. Look at this Spirit jersey. Oasis of the Seas. And they have it in navy blue as well. Happy Wednesday, everybody. My first big drink of the day, Jack and Diet Coke. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's the last day. A little sad, but it's gonna be a fantastic long sea day. We came outside because the captain made an announcement saying we are 50 miles off the coast of Cuba. Whoa, this water slide has a toilet bowl. I wanna do that today. The line is pretty long just because it is a sea day. Oh no, we just got back to the room, and I hate seeing this because it means it's our last day officially. We have our luggage tags, we have our departure information, our envelope for any additional tips we're gonna leave. We just made it back to the room. I went up to ride the Ultimate Abyss. I waited in line for over 10 minutes, and they're just very short-staffed. I'm gonna talk more about this later on this evening when I talk about my full review, but something I've been noticing on this specific cruise, this is a really big ship, but there's not a lot of crew members. I even talked with like my server and a few other crew members throughout this cruise, and they've just been telling me, yeah, they are very short-staffed. So it's it kind of stinks because, it does make vacationing a little more challenging, I guess, kind of inconvenient. It's an inconvenience, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do nothing about it. But I was in line for over 10 minutes, and I got all the way up to the top, and there was only one crew member working the Ultimate Abyss, and he told me I couldn't go down because I'm wearing a tank top. All right, before I even got in line, I looked at the sign. I just made sure, do I meet the height requirement, or do I meet the weight requirement? I was fine. But yeah, I couldn't go down because I did not have a sleeve t-shirt. So it is what it is. So we came back to the room. We're going to freshen up, and then I think we are going to eat lunch at Portside Barbecue. That is an additional cost, but it smells really good, looks really good. I've heard it's really good, so that's where we are going to head to next. And here we are at Portside Barbecue. Okay, we have ribs, we have Texas beef brisket, pickles, cornbread, coleslaw, and a brookie, and some waters. This looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. And with an 18% tip, the total cost for our lunch, $14.74. We just finished up here at Portside Barbecue. Lunch was actually really good. We enjoyed the ribs a lot. I would recommend this place. Come get barbecue. Wow, I'm shocked. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Look at this view overlooking the Aqua Theater. We can see the back of the ship right there in the ocean. We came back on the floating bar just because this has just been so much fun to me. My next drink is a Patron tequila shot, and Bianca got an iced coffee with a hint of coconut. We are on the move up. We have just about reached Central Park. Sure, I'll have another. It's our last day. The bartenders are the best here. But we made it up to deck 8, which is Central Park. You have 150 Central Park right there, and then here on the other side, you have Chops Grill. I just found out the official name for this bar is the Rising Tide Bar. Holy cow, I got some sun. But I want to say a very special thank you to Gloria from St. Thomas. She got a hold of us and she sent us a very nice onboard credit that we were able to use for some souvenirs and tonight's dinner at Giovanni. So Gloria, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. All right. We took, yet again, another amazing nap, and now it's time for dinner at Giovanni. So let's head back up to deck 8 and have dinner. I'm excited. And here we are inside Giovanni's table. We got seated at a really nice table right here, front and center. That's Central Park. To start with, they brought us some bread, some olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and some Parmesan cheese. Like I said, this is an additional cost to eat here. And here's a quick look at the menu. Here are your main entrees. I heard a rumor they could possibly make us chicken parmesan, so I'm going to ask our server if that's true or not. And then over here, we have the appetizers. We have some decisions to make. I ordered a glass of Cabernet, and we have some aqua panna water coming this way. We did ask our server if he could make us chicken parmesan, and he told us that they were out of chicken. No surprise, but he did also say that we have to request it at the time of making a reservation, so that's something that we will keep in mind the next time, and you guys should be aware as well on your next cruise. For our appetizer tonight, we are sharing the meat and cheese plank. It looks really good. The meat and cheese plank, it was pretty good. By the way, it seems to me like there's only one head server that's serving everybody right now. He's doing a great job, but I just hate seeing the ship so short-staffed. For our main entrees, Bianca got the eggplant dish. That looks really good. And then I got the truffled mushroom risotto. The entrees were pretty good, but now it's time for dessert. Bianca got the tiramisu and a decaf cappuccino, and then I got, I believe, pineapple and strawberry sorbet, and then I got a cappuccino as well. We just finished dinner at Giovanni's table. It was pretty good. I do recommend it. I don't know if I would eat there every time I cruise, but it was good. The service was amazing. I felt a little bad for our server because he was the only server that was serving tables. They did have to bring a few people in from Windjammer, and that's just how short-staffed this cruise is right now. But it was good. We're actually back on the boardwalk because we want to try to see the Aqua Theater show at 7 o'clock. That was a very short show, but it was very entertaining. One last round of the quarter game. I think Bianca's trying to get this 20 right here. Well, no luck tonight, but last night I ended up winning $60 on the quarter machine. I lost about 40, but 60 bucks, not too bad. I haven't been to this bar yet. It's called the Schooner Bar. Looks really nice. It's located here on deck 6, across from the shore excursions. You have the boardwalk right there, and then the next cruise right here as well.
Worlds come between us, our lives have come between us.
I think this is my last drink on this cruise. One last Jack and Diet Coke. You can tell a lot of people are sad and depressed because this is the last night of the cruise, and to be honest, we feel the exact same way. But I did pick up a sugar-free Red Bull for the morning and a water for the night. Quickly walking through Windjammer for dinner, they have chili fries, a seafood cake, meat and cheeses. Of course, you have your salad station, beef brisket, baked pasta, vegetable and egg pizza, ham and cheese pizza, peanut butter sandwich, chicken breast nuggets, french fries, hamburgers, hot dogs. You have a baked potato, grilled salmon, chicken, beef. They have a few desserts, key lime pie, which I love, carrot cake, pumpkin pie. Look at this. They have Oklahoma fried potato wedges, corn on the cob, mashed potatoes and gravy. Looks like asparagus. All right, we just made it back to the room. I think we are done for the evening and done for the cruise. Let's talk about the entire cruise, my thoughts, opinions, and just, you know, just what we thought, because this was a very fun cruise. This was a 4-day Western Caribbean cruise, 2 sea days and 1 stop at Costa Maya, Mexico. We love sea days. We wish more cruise lines would have more sea days. This was the first time we had 2 sea days, and we really enjoyed that, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I decided to book this specific cruise, because of the sea days. I really just have 2 negatives. The first one is the food quality. The food inside of Windjammer was, I'm not going to say terrible, but it was bad. Even the room service that we had the other night, that food was bad. It wasn't up to par at all. And I know, like, a lot of cruise lines are having this issue right now when it comes to food quality, and I can't blame Royal Caribbean that much, because, you know, we are in the middle of inflation. We have a ton of food supply issues right now, so I'm not going to put it all on Royal Caribbean. But, you know, the food was bad as far as the included free food. But now when you talk about the signature dining and the upcharge restaurants, that food was really good. Like, you know, my biggest tip for you guys right now, as of this filming, as of April 2022, if you're doing a Royal Caribbean cruise, get the deluxe dining package or the chops +1. That's what we got, the chops +1. It's worth it in my opinion. You're gonna have better service, way better food, better atmosphere, and it's just worth budgeting that extra charge of the restaurants to your cruise price, just because it was really good. I have nothing bad to say about the restaurants. Now, of course, this is going to lead us to my second complaint, and that is they are very short-staffed. And again, I can't blame it all on Royal Caribbean, because, you know, it's the pandemic and everything we're not going to talk about, but you could tell they are very short-staffed. Like this evening at Giovanni's table, there was one main server going to every single table in that restaurant. Now, they had help. They had to bring in some people from upstairs from Windjammer that was helping, but both servers, both at Giovanni's and Chops, said they were short-staffed. I talked with some other crew members. They just looked very tired and exhausted, and they're just short-staffed, and you know that unfortunately affects the passengers, but you know, I still had a very good time. Those are the only two complaints I have, and I just really want the food quality to be better, because you are still paying a lot of money to be on these cruises. But everything else was just fantastic. All the crew members were just very nice, very kind. They are all willing to go above and beyond. So, you know, I love cruising. I love the convenience, and it was just a nice time. The next thing that I would like to talk about is the deluxe drink package. Now, this was the second time I decided to get the drink package. The first was on Mariner of the Seas, our very first cruise. And this time I wasn't going to get it. I was up and down, but I just figured this is a vacation. This is, you know, it's the time to splurge a little bit, and I did. And I really enjoyed the drink package. Is this something I will do every cruise? Absolutely not, just because I don't drink like that. But this time, you know, I let loose and it was nice, and I got my money's worth and then some. After I did the math to break even on your deluxe drink package, I believe you have to get anywhere from 5 to 6 drinks per day, just a mixture of, you know, alcohol, smoothies, etc. You have to get about 5 to 6 a day, and I got way more than that. So I am leaving very happy with the drink package. Like I said, this isn't something I will do every cruise, but if you're celebrating something special or just kind of want to go all in your vacation, absolutely get the drink package. I think the best part about having that package is just the convenience of ordering whatever you want, whenever you want. The tips are included. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to carry your SeaPass card and get what you want. And that was very nice, especially the coffees, the waters, and of course the alcohol. And it was great. I really enjoyed it. This room was very, very, very quiet. We got some really good rest in this room. Oh, and the convenience of being in this specific location on deck 6, right by the boardwalk. It was great. In my opinion, it was a little more quiet towards the back of the ship, so that's something you may want to keep in mind. I think technically this room was midship, but it was towards the back. This was our first large cruise ship that we've ever been on. Like I said, this is one of the world's largest cruise ships, and it was very just big. It was very overwhelming, especially in the beginning. There's a lot to do. You're never bored. I mean, it just seems like it never ends. Now, I was talking with Bianca last night, and we'll definitely be on another Oasis class ship on Royal, hopefully the Wonder one day. But me personally, I think we like the smaller ships like Freedom or Independence or Mariner of the Seas, just because you don't feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like it's a little more personal on those smaller ships. I don't know, I'm still trying to process that, but there were a lot of times we felt overwhelmed on this cruise ship just because it's so large. But I think that's all that I have to say. We just had a fantastic time. Like, I'm sad to leave. This is such a sad day, the last day of your cruise. I think our next one is going to be Virgin, the all-adult cruise. Maybe Celebrity. I know Royal Caribbean basically owns Celebrity, but I've been hearing they're different in so many different ways. So I think those are our next 2 cruises. We definitely got to get back on a Disney cruise. I'm actually planning a family Disney cruise coming up. And then of course the Disney Wish. We can't wait to be on the Disney Wish. That ship looks pretty cool. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed anymore, but that's something we are looking forward to. That's all. I'm going to bed. We wake up tomorrow. Got to get off the ship, eat breakfast, drive back to Orlando. We may be doing some sightseeing around Miami. We don't know yet. If we do, that may be a different video, so stay tuned. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for your support. I hope I was able to help you plan out your next cruise, possibly here on Oasis of the Seas or any Royal Caribbean cruise ship. It's definitely worth it. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, because it really does help with the channel in so many different ways. I love you all, and YouTube, I will see you in the next video. Prince Charming, out.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, with those gonna lift me up this time. You were the only one who got me tripping up inside.